welcome back to my channel. My name is Kemi and I'm so glad to be back. We will be watching the fourth season, season 4, episodes 7 and 8 of the Game of Thrones. It's been amazing. The last thing I remember was Tyrion crying out and insisting that the gods will fight for him because he doesn't believe that Westeros will grant him any favors or do him any favors or even grant him good justice. So I'm looking forward to the gods appearing in whatever form they choose to assist Tyrion because he really does have my heart. How do I feel about O'Shea? I do not like her very much. She didn't act. I can't justify it. I don't care if Tyrion broke her heart. It's not a tit for tat situation. When you love someone, the first port of call is not revenge. That is my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but it's my opinion and I'm sticking by it. When you love someone and they hurt you, you know, the first thing you do is not, oh, let me take vengeance on that person. Let me look for a way to hurt them back. No, you give them the benefit of a doubt. There should be some sort of understanding. And you don't go straight to their enemy to execute your vengeance. You take it easy. Am I screaming already? We aren't even started and I'm already screaming. Listen, my headphones. Oh my God, her auntie. Yes. Cat's sister. Mental. She's mental, that one. In the words of Ron in Harry Potter. She's mental, that one. Really? Because I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, what do you expect? Anyone that can be sexually attracted to Littlefinger must have issues. Because what was that you yelping at nighttime? Girl, have several seats, please. And leave my Sansa alone. She has nothing. Please, woman, you're breastfeeding your grown son. You like Littlefinger. What else is next for me to know that you're a mad woman? Insanity. It's in the blood. Anyway, it's not in the blood because Cat wasn't crazy like that. Well, she was vicious to save her kids, but she wasn't crazy like you. 3, 2, 1, play. Thank you, Adam, for the super chat. Thank you for welcoming me back. Thank you. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Mike M says you're out of practice. I am. What just appeared on my screen? Woo! Come on.
Sorry, what am I grateful for? The opportunity to live and die at the wall as punishment for a crime I did not commit.
It's still at least you'll be alive.
Standing there telling her lies. I couldn't do it.
You fell in love with a whore.
Yes, I fell in love with a whore.
It won't be the first time.
Stupid. You do see that?
Yes.
He gets you back as his heir.
Yeah. Tyrion is smart.
It felt good to take that from him. He knows I'm innocent, and he's willing to sacrifice me anyway.
He's willing to sacrifice any of us.
Not you. You're the golden son. You could kill a king, lose a hand. At least I got to tell them what they really are.
Yes.
Survived one trial by combat, even though you weren't there to save me. Even if you lose, imagine the look on Father's face when you fall. Our family name snuffed out with a single swing of the sword.
Bronn fought for me once, he'll do it again. Who does Cersei plan on naming as a champion? I hope it's Samarin Trant. I'd enjoy watching Bronn disembowel that pompous child beater.
Not Samarin.
Who is it? Who is this? Oh! Don't even bother. He'll behead you. Just run off. I told you not to bother. Oh! Wait, he looks different.
Who am I fighting?
Does it matter?
Who can defeat him? Who can defeat him? That person who knelt down to beg for mercy in front of is just like, why waste? You should just run away. Run. That is the answer when you're faced with him. You run. You don't ask for mercy. What are you begging for? He has no
You shouldn't be sitting out
emotion.
here like this.
Then I remember they burnt me hut down.
That's not going to get better.
Take matters into my own hands.
And end your life? Is that what he's implying?
Maybe nothing is worse than this. Who are you?
Bringing her to her aunt for ransom.
Always held to the notion of fair exchange, you know, my dealings.
Did he work
No
for you?
balance anymore. Dying is thirsty work.
Did he ask you to end it for him?
That's how you kill a man. The fuck you doing? Yes, that's what the king does when you tell me to fuck off.
You were Yoren's prisoners when he was taking me to the wall. He told me he'd fuck me bloody with a stick.
Oh, is that
This
the
day's
guy?
really not working out the way you planned. He on your little list.
He can't be.
What's your name?
Then she'll kill him. Ooh! Arya! Oh my god.
Oh, John.
Lord Snow, or I'll let Hob throw him in tonight's stew.
Mance's army was closing in on Craster's Keep when we left.
The king beyond the wall is your old friend, isn't he?
We need to prepare.
We've been preparing.
We should seal the tunnel. Plug it with rocks and ice, flood it and let it freeze.
And how would we reign? Leave us cowering behind the wall, hoping for the storm to pass. The Night's Watch has defended her for thousands of years, and in all those centuries we have never sealed the tunnel.
Have you ever seen a giant, Sir Alistair? The tunnel's gate won't stop them.
The bars on those gates are 4 inches thick.
The stewards,
Are the stewards responsible for maintaining the tunnel?
the builders.
Ah, the builders. Lord Snow here recommends sealing the tunnel, leaving us unable to carry out our duties as sworn brothers of the Night's Watch. Do you agree with him?
Say yes. You're not going to have the courage to say yes, but you should say yes.
You and Tarly will take night duties atop the wall until the full moon. First builder, we'll need 100 barrels of pitch poured atop the wall.
Pride.
My lord, I've been a bit busy. Doing what?
Why is Ron acting like this? Are you serious? You're married?
I'm to wed Lollis Stokeworth.
What?
Lollis Stokeworth? I wouldn't say I have a single sort of girl.
She's dim-witted.
If I wanted wits, I'd marry you.
When my sister arranged this love match,
Aye, I did know about the older sister.
then you understand the rules of inheritance.
Unless she happens to perish before her father, then Lollis gets the crown.
Is she going to perish
Ladies
before
fall
her
from their
father?
horses and snap their pretty necks all the time.
You and
Oh
my
my
sister
god, don't
deserve
say
each other.
that. Don't say that,
Why
Ron.
did you
Are
bother
you
to come
serious?
here?
If anyone ever asks me to sell you out, if you want me to kill the mountain for you, it better be a damn big castle.
A Lannister always pays his debts. I may one day rule the North in her name.
Lollis is soft and warm and close. And quicker than you'd expect for a man of that size. Dance around until he's so tired of hacking at me, he dropped his sword. Get him off his feet somehow. And when have you ever risked your life for me?
It's fair. It's fair. It's a fair argument. I don't blame you.
I'm sorry it has to be this way.
Why are you sorry? Because you're an evil bastard with no conscience and no heart?
No, that's not fair.
We had some good days together.
Yes, we did.
I can't blame you at all.
I'll have to kill the mountain myself.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, this isn't what I expected. Oh my gosh.
Your door is well guarded. It's your windows, not.
These are my private quarters. If I want you here,
I only have 2 talents in this world.
there are thousands in Marine you can pursue. You swore me your sword.
My sword is yours till the day I die. Let me do what I do best.
Do what you do best. Take off your clothes.
Girl. my goodness.
Come in, my queen. Please.
I didn't mean to disturb you.
These women, this one,
not
the
that
queen.
one. When I looked into the flames this morning, the Lord spoke to me.
You'd
He
lie.
said, "Tonight, you will have your last good bath in a long while."
If they're lies, my lady, aren't they best avoided?
Deceptions to make men think they witnessed our Lord's power. A pinch of this powder in a bonfire will send a flaming column screaming towards the sky. And a drop of this in any man's wine will drive him wild with lust.
She didn't have to.
Don't be upset. Men never crave what they already have.
And he needed your body at
No
that time.
act done in service of the Lord can ever be called a sin.
Is that what you tell yourself?
Wants to bring Shireen with us. My daughter has heretical tendencies, as you're well aware. She should stay home.
You don't need powders and potions, my queen. However hard for us to understand. When we set sail, your daughter must be with us. The Lord needs her.
What does that mean?
Jorah the handle.
Ooh. Ooh.
She's in a good mood.
Oh my God. Oh no. Uh-oh.
You're here early.
Later than some.
Didn't you fight for the Golden Company before pledging your sword to my brother?
How could you ever have faith in a man like that?
I could never have faith in a man like Dario.
You have.
I have. The masters tear babies from their mothers' arms. They mutilate little boys by the thousands. They train little girls in the art of pleasuring old men. They treat men like...
Brutality is all they've ever known. But there's good and evil on both sides in every war ever fought.
Let the priests argue over good and evil. Slavery is real. You are helping me show them to freedom.
Because you gave me a chance.
I wouldn't be here to help you if Ned Stark had done to me what you want to do to the masters of Yunkai.
Mm-hmm.
You will accompany the Second Sons and serve as my ambassador to Yunkai. They can live in my new world, or they can die in their own. We'll go and catch Dario before he leaves. Tell him I changed my mind. Tell him you changed my mind.
You're doing it wrong.
Are you trying to stitch yourself?
You need to burn away that horrible bit there. Otherwise it's going to get infected and fester. I know you don't like fire, but if you don't do it right...
No fire. Shut up about it. Which is everywhere between where we are now and where we're going. No reward's worth this much trouble. You say your brother gave you that sword. My brother gave me this. Pressed me to the fire like I was a nice, juicy mutton chop. Thought I stole one of his toys. I didn't steal it, I was just playing with it. But the worst thing was that it was my brother who did it.
He hated
My
you.
father who protected him.
Let me wash it out. And help you sew it up at least.
Said you think you're on your own. But I'm the one who's really on my own. A brother who tried to kill me and a father who covered it up. At least you had a father who loved you, a brother who gave you a sword, a mother who would die for you, a sister who, you know, I don't know.
And a hot meal not cooked by you.
Couldn't agree more, my lady.
Kidney pie is wonderful.
Thanks.
Ah!
A good kidney pie is all about the ingredients. Flour, lard. Got the right to cook anything then. Oh, and the gravy.
Okay.
No gravy, no pie. Simple as that. Oh, it's just people with armour is usually knights.
We're looking for someone.
Someone in particular?
Her name is Sansa Stark, but she may be using a different name.
No, ain't seen anyone like that. They was all traitors.
Toward her, I bring her daughters home.
She knows he's lying. What is it?
You wouldn't be
Speak.
screwing your face up like that if it was nothing.
The Lannisters want Lady Sansa. The Lannisters have money. I don't think we should be telling people we're searching for Lady Sansa.
That's a good one. But she told that boy, maybe she felt. But I agree. You shouldn't just tell any random anybody.
You seem like a proper lady. You know, someone who could be trusted.
No one's seen Arya Stark since her father was beheaded.
Well, like your ladyship, only without the armour. And the Brotherhood took us prisoner. They sold me to the innkeep. Not friendly.
The Hound.
The Hound. Yes,
That's the one.
the Hound.
Look, if you find her, could you give her this? She's like the last one I gave her, but well, this one turned out better.
Let me see. Oh, wow, it is better.
Brotherhood isn't going to Riverrun.
I'll take her to the Eerie, my lady. She's Arya's last living relative with money.
Sansa could be there too. You sure about this?
be back at the brothel at this hour.
Spent some time with an absolutely stunning blonde the other day.
Well,
Cersei
befitting,
approached
Cersei.
me. She was trying very hard to pretend she had not come to sway me against you. I think she may have even believed it herself. Who shares my enthusiasm for dead Lannister.
It looks as though I've taken care of that myself.
We met, you and I, many years ago. Our father brought me and my sister Elia with him on a visit to Casterly Rock. My first time away from Dorne. I didn't like anything about the rock. But the biggest disappointment, the whole way from Dorne, all anyone talked about was the monster that had been born to Tywin Lannister. A tail between his legs, claws, one red eye. When we met your sister, she promised she would show you to her. She unveiled the free. Your head was a bit large, your arms and legs were a bit small, but no claw. That's just a baby. And she said he killed my mother. And she pinched your little cock so hard I thought she might pull it off until your brother made her stop. She told us he should not have lived this long. And what about what I want?
If you want justice, you've come to the wrong place.
I've come to the perfect place. I want to bring
He's
those
going
who
to
have
fight
wronged
for
me to
you.
justice, and all those who have
Stop
wronged
it.
me are right here.
Stop it! Stop it right now!
I will begin with Sir Gregor Clegane.
Oh! Oh!
I will be your champion.
There is a God. This guy is amazing. This guy is amazing. I love the way he presented this to him. I love the way he presented this story. I love how it came out. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I love how he started the story of his introduction to Tyrion, how they met, how he was still a child, and he took us back to the hate Cersei had for him all this time. From the moment he was born, this man, this Prince of Dorne, this handsome sandstorm of a man came towards us and just let us know this was just so beautifully presented and laid out for us to just digest. What he did, other than presenting himself as a champion, what he has done is give Tyrion, because for years Tyrion has been saying that these people have hated him for being a dwarf for all his life, and no one seems to believe. They will either justify it and say it's because of your wittiness, or you offended, or you killed your sister's son, or you did this because you're with a whore. They were all distractions. But what Oberyn did was let him know it was from the moment you were born, from the moment you came into this world, because you were perceived to be a dwarf. These people have hated you. That's this hate. Maybe in this cellar, in this cell, in this prison, you might feel, what have I done to Cersei? No one can really understand. But to have Oberyn, a stranger, and a person from a different land, who doesn't speak the language, who doesn't care for the people, to see and understand that from the moment he was brought into this world, Cersei has hated him and has tried to hurt him in unimaginable ways. And his brother has tried to protect him all the time. He said, let's see the monster that they heard he had a tail, that they heard he was this with one eye, the reputation, the words that had spilled out into the streets about who he was, what he looked like, before they had even gotten a chance to meet him. Remember when he was in court, he said, I wish I was the monster you people have painted me to be. Do you know how painful that must have been for him? How hurtful to say, let me even be 1/10 of the demon that you people have called me, have made me. And Oberyn was like, let me see. He said, all I saw was a child. Yes, your head was oversized and that, but you were a baby. He said, what about my justice? Oberyn wants to avenge his sister. He's the chance because Elia, remember when he told him that Elia had been split and killed her children by Clegane? You understand? So this is his opportunity to avenge, to get justice, because he's not going to. And he could see past Cersei. Because you see, people don't forget. People don't forget how you made them feel. My dad will say something. My mom also says it. She says that don't judge a person by how they treat a loved one. Judge them by how they treat the stranger. Before you fall in love with a man and you're like, he's amazing. How does he treat his father? How does he treat his mother? Is he always talking about negatively about his ex-girlfriends? How does he treat his children? If you're marrying someone that already has children, did he just divorce the wife and abandon the kids? What makes you think he's going to care for the ones you have for him? That sort of thing. Oberyn remembered that beautiful man, that beautiful specimen of a man that likes to sleep with any gender. I must add that in there. Okay, bisexual. See how difficult it was for me to get it out? Because but listen, if the PP is pleased, who am I? He went in, he was like, listen, Cersei, all this thing you're trying to paint pictures like an emotional, loving person, like you're a wonderful mother. I remember how you treat your brother. Because he comes from a culture that says that it's not only to treat your own people, it's easy to treat your family members kind. But how do you treat the bastards? How do you treat your servants? How do you treat people that are not related to you by blood or by marriage? How do you treat them? Exactly. So Prince Oberyn, he comes from Dorne, a culture where they show respect to everything that is living, regardless of their birth or their status in life. You're now coming, you built a ship for your sister. On one hand, you're building a ship for this, and on the other hand, you are busy terrorizing your blood brother. You're there. What did you do to when you saw a woman like yourself split in half by a soldier? What did you do to the son who instructed that Ned Stark, your husband's best friend, should be beheaded? What did you do? Like, Cersei is a demon. Nothing. She's irredeemable. Like, she is a demon. She's holding the Lannister demon flag high. I just love that Oberyn did this. I love it. And let's just go on. Let's go back to the beginning. I don't know what scene I'm seeing right now, but if we could go back to the very end, because I truly wasn't listening at this part. My brain actually shut down when he said that something. What about my justice? And I just put 2 and 2 together because he's going to want to fight for him. So please, let's go back to that. Yes, to that conversation where he says, yes, okay, yeah. Okay, we can stop here at the point where he was like, what about my justice? I think, what time stamp is that, please? I remember he said, what about my justice or something like that. Okay, so we're at 1419. And before I go on, let me discuss something else because I don't want to pause again till the end. I love what happened with Arya and the Hound. I love it. I love it because it felt like Sandor was letting his guard down. and letting her know that if she thinks she has it bad, at least she has fond memories of a family that loved her. And Sandor can't say the same. He can't say the same about his own family. And what I love was that he really opened up and said, do you know what hurts me the most? That he was my brother. There are certain evils that you experience. I'm trying not to cry. That you can say, at least it's a stranger that did it to me. I don't want to cry. You know, someone who, I'm thinking of the worst thing that can happen to a girl, and it's RAPE, right? But if you're walking down the street, God forbid this ever happens, and a stranger just looks at your body lustfully and then decides to grab you and take you, have their way with you. That is one pain. You'll be like, this person, you don't know me. What did I do to deserve this? Da, 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 da. If, God forbid, you later find out that it was a family member. Do you know that pain, sort of? To me, I don't know. I've never experienced it, please. And I'm just going off what imagining. If you find out it's a father, brother, I feel it will multiply. It will take you into depths of depression and a sinking place, because you'll be like, you know me, you know my beginning, you know everything about me. Why would you still hurt me this way? You are my family. Like if you find out your husband is having an affair, like I saw one clip like this on Instagram. The woman walked in on her husband was sleeping with someone, but she didn't really see who it was. As she now looked closely, guess who was in the bed? Her mother. The scream that came out of the depths of her belly, it felt like demons were coming out of hell. She screamed with all her might, like, what? My own mother in bed with my husband. I'm sure if that moment, if they gave her a fork, she would have plucked her own eyes out just to erase. So those are two different kinds of pain. When you find out, first of all, the evil has been done to you, and then it's done to you by someone who is close to you, a family member, a best friend, a brother, a sister. You know what I mean? And you know what else I was thinking of? Let's just talk about, what's her name again? Oh, there's so many names. I'm trying to go back to the mother the grandma who killed Joffrey. What's her name? Her name is at the tip of my tongue. Olenna. Thank you, Morgan. Olenna, yes. Do you know what I was thinking? What if Olenna was cursed by her sister? Remember that it was her sister. Olenna was supposed to have gotten married to a Targaryen, right? And then she changed her mind and then went into the other. So what if the sister never forgave Olenna for what she did and then cursed her? So now the granddaughter is burying husbands. Comma. I want to know what happened to that Olenna sister, how that matter was rectified. I don't know if the books take us back into that history and let us see what happened, but I would love to know, because I'm telling you, there's something wrong that Marjorie keeps burying husbands. It's like they marry you, they die. That title, maybe the Olenna's sister cursed her, that your children will never, because you did this for power and this, they will never have it. They will have wealth, they will have beauty, but they will never sit on the throne. I'm writing up my own Game of Thrones story, and I'll stop right now and go back into it. So no, I'll go back to the Hound and Arya. I love that Arya helped. One part of me was like, Arya, I hope you're not planning to stab this guy while assisting him. But she didn't do that. When Arya went and stabbed that, immediately he said, I don't know his name. He said, what's your name? The guy, the foolish person, Jorge. I said, what? He didn't say Jorge, but that's the name that comes to mind, right? And she just went into the heart, the exact same place that this guy just stabbed this man. The man was afraid to die. He didn't want to die. He wanted to live out and slowly bleed to death in pain. And they ended his misery, right? But still, he should have given you permission. But he wouldn't have given permission because he didn't have courage. I'm screaming. Please, Oberyn, I hope you can fight. Please, after all this screaming, please, please, please. Ooh. Ooh, people have helped this guy. People favor. Tyrion has favor. Sansa, you get more beautiful every day. Every time they show your face, your hair is red, bloody, your skin, your face, my goodness. You're more beautiful now than when you were, when you started. The girl is beautiful.
What are you doing?
I'm building my home, Winterfell.
I stay here in Eerie. Mother says it's dangerous on the roads and I have to keep myself safe because I'm the Lord of the Vale, and the Lord of the Vale is a very important person.
Yes, you certainly are. My family doesn't live there anymore and someone burned it down. We don't.
What do you do with all the bad people and the scary people? And I'm the Lord of the Vale. When I grow up, I'll be able to fight anybody who bothers.
I like the sound of that.
Let's put a moon door in your Winterfell.
You've ruined it, and I'm going to have to rebuild the whole thing.
I didn't ruin it.
You did.
It was already ruined because it didn't have a moon door. I was fixing it.
Knocking things down isn't fixing them, it's ruining them.
I didn't ruin it.
You're being stupid.
I didn't ruin it.
Robin, I'm sorry,
His mother should have. A long time ago.
If he tells Aunt Lysa...
Let me worry about Aunt Lysa. A lot can happen between now and never.
Why did you really kill Joffrey?
Given the opportunity, what do we do to those who've hurt the ones we love? Could overcome strength and duty. But we don't live in that world.
Girl, and Lysa is somewhere flying over both of you, thinking of how to shit on your head. You better step back from this demon.
You're more beautiful than she ever was.
Oh, I said it! I said it! Oh, Lysa would be somewhere. Oh, girl, whatever you do, hey, Sansa is stupid. Oh my God.
What happens to bodies when they hit the rocks from such a height? You find the head sitting on its own. I know what you did.
Promise, it won't happen.
Be coy with me, you little whore. You kissed him.
Kiss me, I pulled a...
Liar! He is... What happens to people who stand between Peter and me? Look! You want her.
You want her.
I lied for you. I killed for you.
Yes, girl.
Why did you bring her here? Why?
I'll send her away. Let her go, Lysa. My sweet, silly wife.
He's going to kill her.
I have only loved one woman.
And that was your sister.
Only one.
He's going to say
my entire life.
It's not you, girl. I'm sure. He's going to say Catelyn, not you.
Your sister.
Aha! He's so predictable. Oh my God! I knew it, but it was still, why did I, oh my God. Whenever Littlefinger tries to give you a compliment, tries to say something good, nice, maybe you're talking, he gets angry with you, put that spoon down. Then he goes into, a spoon is used to feed a human being. Trust that he's going back to put that spoon down, you bloody idiot, stab you with the spoon. That is him. It's never just, oh, abscondage, thank you so much for the super chat, very kind of you. It's never as simple as his speeches make it to seem. And the slower he speaks, the calmer he seems, the more venomous. But Sansa didn't want to kiss Lord Baelish. But when she asked that question, like, I thought she was keying into her feminine wiles. When she asked him, why did you really kill Joffrey? There was a look in her face. There was a look on her face, like as if she was like, I know you want me. So you're asking him what was the real reason. He said, we do this for those we love. And then he kisses you, but you're like, Lord Baelish. Like, which one is it? You know? Does she have sense or does she not have sense? Like, you can't be worldly wise and worldly stupid at the same time, girl. You have to, you know, nobody is practicing prostitution on Friday and then by Sunday you're telling me I don't know what sex is. Girl, before you decided to dive into whoredom, there were several steps. You can't now be virtuous on Sunday. So you took that leap of faith to inquire, what were you expecting him to say? Because I want to be the king? Or like, what were you expecting? You know Lord Baelish, he told you there at that tournament where they were fighting something, that your mother, everybody knows Lord Baelish was in love with Kat. So now, hey, my goodness, this man is just terrible. Terrible. Hey, goodness gracious. He just pushed her. Like, and you know that I felt he was going to do it, but I just didn't think that moment there, and then. Lord goodness me. My Lord. I don't know what to say. Are we going to go into, you guys, is there anything you want me to discuss? Because I'm ready to go into episode 8. I'm really ready.